Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Xania, and if you're not, welcome back. So as you can see from the title, this is going to be a frontal wig install featuring Ossilee hair. The wig was good, the lace was good. I bleached and plucked the knots off camera. So now let's get into it. First, I start off by using the Ruby Kisses level 11 cream foundation on my cap, and I also use the Ruby Kisses level 15 on my cap as well, because your skin is not one skin tone, so use multiple different makeups. Now this glue, honestly, I don't know who made it. I just know I went to the beauty supply store and he was like, oh yeah, a girl from our town made this glue, so I got it. All I know is it says laid edges. I don't know whose glue it is, so I can't tell y'all. But as you can see, I'm doing the dot method, and I'm gonna do 4 layers of this, which you'll see me holding up a 4, which means I'm doing 4 layers, duh. So let me say, I feel like the hair is really full, it's really silky, and the lace was really easy to melt. So I would give it a 9 out of 10, just because it is a little, like, it sheds a little bit, but like all hair sheds, but you know, that's it. That's the only problem I had with it. And as y'all can see, I'm just combing the hair, or I'm just combing the lace into the glue to ensure that it's all stuck, because you don't want no lifting lace. Then I'm also gonna hot comb it into the glue, because we really want this pressed in. Like, we really need this to be scalp, okay? Now I'm gonna tie on my elastic band, and I leave that on for, well, up until I finish blow drying my hair, which you're about to see that I'm gonna blow dry my hair. Two important things that I did not mention. This wig is 28 inches. I'm about 5'9", 5'10", and it reaches like the bottom of my back, so almost my crack, basically. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real so you can see how long it is. Now, doing a side part is really hard for me. Like, I'm so used to doing middle parts all the time, so I had to get off camera and finish doing the side part, which is why it just fast forward to me taking off the elastic band. And you can see I definitely melted that real good, real nice. Yep. Now, I don't know how most people do it. I know that they can cut their lace off all at once, but I don't. So I do my ear tabs, and then I cut little dashes in each part of my lace, because I'm not an expert like that. I'm still learning as I go, like everybody else. So this method works for me, so I'm gonna do what works for me. Now, this part is very essential, especially with a side part, because you don't want your the other side to be all lumpy and big and sticking up. So I sectioned this off about 4 different times, and I just put the wax stick, and then I hot combed it down so it wasn't big and lumpy and looked like a mountain. And you can see I already started feeling myself and I ain't even finished yet. So now I'm using this frizz buster. Usually I use the silk or the bio silk, but for one, that's real expensive, and for two, I lost my bottle, so the frizz booster is just gonna do what it do, okay? Then I went ahead and flat ironed the rest of my hair off camera because why would y'all want to see me do that? Then I'm using the Eben Wonderlace lace melting spray. A lot of my sprays that I use for my hair is always Eben. Like I use the Eben black can, I use the blue can of Eben. The only thing I don't use from them is probably like the glue, but that lace melting spray, 10 out of 10. There's a blue bottle and a yellow and a black bottle, I believe. 10 out of 10. Use that for your wig installs if you make a mess up. So now I'm just cutting the lace. Like I said, I make multiple different cuts in my lace just to ensure that I know what I'm doing because I don't want to make no mistakes. I am not a pro. But that's what it looks like after I cut all the lace off. And now I'm using that 15 cognac from the Ruby Kisses again on top of my lace, just to ensure that it's really hidden for real. Now I'm using the Fantasia olive oil spritz. That's a holy grail too. That and the melt spray, both of those two together, scalp, like literally. So I'm gonna spray that on top, and then I'm gonna put my elastic band on again. And on to the baby hairs. So baby hairs is probably the only thing that I struggle with doing a wig install. I'm still trying to learn, I'm still perfecting it, you know, as I go. So I do my ears first just because that's the easiest one to do and that's the least noticeable one. And you just want to like cut it at an angle a little bit, like make sure it actually looks like a sideburn. honestly, I was really feeling it. Yeah, like I was really feeling it. Yeah, just cutting it at an angle is very important because you don't want to cut your baby hairs too short, because if it's too short then you can't curl it and there's no way to face it. So it's better to have them too long than too short, and that's why mine look as long as they look. But before I get into curling my baby hairs, I'm gonna hot comb my baby hairs down just so they're like pressed out as well. Then I put back on my elastic band just to ensure that, you know, the baby hairs is really gonna lay down and not act the fool when I was trying to swoop them. So a lot of hairstylists use different ways to lay their edges. They use mousse, they use spray, they use gel, whatever. But the hairstylists I've been to, they use the Eco Styler gel. So I'm just gonna curl my edges in an upward motion, and then I'm gonna slick it with the Eco Styler gel. Like I said, I'm not an expert. Doing baby hairs is kind of like a trial and error thing for me. Like, I'll be on day 3 of my wig install and I'm still trying to fix my edges. Like, you know, like I'm not perfect. Still trying to learn how to do wigs, how the TikTok girlies be doing their wigs. And I watch a lot of them, so that's where I learned a lot of my tricks from. And I also watch Monty Jean on YouTube too. Her wig installs eat so bad. And I was actually watching one of her wig installs while I was installing my wig.